For the first time in the grand finals, it is going to be Erangel down below, and if you know your map, we are going to be flying near the military base. There you have it. We do have a slightly northwestern trajectory, but again, the question is, are all the teams going to drop where we expect them to?
Absolutely. Well, let's see if these teams are going to go to the places they want to. I believe X-Park might have a some...
All the others are going to be on the move, and like I mentioned, you know, all the teams that went to the north, well, now they are going to have to migrate due south, but Jelly is going to be happy, and he's going to make a lot of other people jelly, as he does have an MG3 in his hands. However, the ghillie suit does seem to be left behind.
Oh, no, he did.
Now,
he got it.
Yeah,
he got it.
Alrighty, there you go. He does have it. Oh, yeah, you can see that. I mean, all I thought was, where's the guy's head? There it is in the background. But for now, action is going to break out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something we've been waiting for. Godlike going up against Tactical Esports. But for now, Z-God is going to be the first who takes a little brunt of the damage. Of course, he does have that med kit to make sure he is back up to 100, much like the iqoo, which only takes 18 minutes. But oh my goodness, a grenade comes in. There you have it. Godlike's Jonathan is going to be brought down now. Are the boys from Tactical Esports going to move in? Well, they were trying to move in, but Wild is going to be taken down as well because ClutchGod retaliated with a grenade of his own. Now, as Clutch is going to lob one, that is not going to hit anything. In fact, it is going to be a bit too far. Hitman coming in from the other side. This could be good. Unfortunately, it's going to be a bit too short. Now, ClutchGod is going to be caught out with some bullets. He, in fact, has made it to the Wizard Tower. This is when Hitman needs to go in from the left and basically quench them out because, have a look, ClutchGod is back up, Jonathan is back up, and now Godlike are going to be still a four-man strong team.
Absolutely. Wild 69 is still on his knees, and only now is the rest going to start to come in while Z-God continues to be a pest against the side of Tactical. Hitman could be in a world of trouble, but Z-God does eat a few bullets and will reconsider his position. Hitman will be knocked down by the nade in the meantime, and only bandages to work with over here. Z-God's going to take some time before he's back into the midst of it, but that is a ClutchGod comes and goes on, takes the space. He will get one knock to work with his teammate Theo's here as well. 3 people knocked down from Tactical. Not the start that they were hoping for. Clutch, the only person standing strong. Can he clutch this out? No, he can't. Jonathan and Godlike get the credit for the first 4 finishes of the game.
That is what Tactical should have done. Now, of course, this is Godlike for you, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to make sure if you give them a little bit of chance, they are going to squeeze you out with everything they've got. The moment that knock came on Hitman, ClutchGod was like, you know what, I've had enough. He goes on the right flank, opens up, gets another member down, goes down instead, which is fine because Jonathan was standing nearby to make sure he covers his teammate. Again, this is the aggression that we wanted to see. This is the aggression that it was a short-lived victory because in come the Revenants, and well, they sent him to church.
Absolutely. 6 points for the side of Revenants as they found themselves 6 finishes, but in the meantime, Godlike looking to rack up a couple more as 70s inside that shack. Not long for this world. I mean, that is the most obvious play you could have made against Godlike, and Godlike will punish that just so easily. I mean, this is just right-hand work for them. In the meantime, Gil, I'm not too sure who that is. I believe that might be the side of Revenant because we did see them earlier, you know, eliminate the side of X-Park.
You know, the thing for it's going to get Avi down, and Avi is going to be out. Hey, you have it. The rush comes in. They need those buildings, and these are one hungry boys. And, well, Enigma Avi is going to be put out of his misery, which means Enigma now, again, as anticipated, in a world of trouble. They do have one man still alive amongst the thick and thin of all the action because DSM is on one side, OR is on the other, and we have OH coming in as well, and Godlike behind them. Now, all Enigma has to do as well, make sure he doesn't move a muscle, make sure he doesn't bat an eyelid, but no, Rex is not one to back away from a fight as he gets the better of the Sultan of Swing himself, Sultan from Old Hood Esports.
Absolutely, and well, Old Hood, they might have to be on multiple fronts as Blaze will be tasked with watching the house where Godlike are situated. Is just going to make sure that he keeps them at bay by firing those bullets, giving some suppressing fire over to his teammates.
The best thing is for Enigma, they still have another member alive, but we kind of missed out on that. He is somewhere lurking down in the depths of the water because, again, he's going to make sure he patches himself up sooner or later. But now Jonathan does spot a member from RNT, and of course Encore is going to be brought down. Question is, are we going to see an Encore from him again? Because if he gets up, boy, is he one heavy-hitting lad. But again, the demigods themselves are going to be doing good as now we're going to switch our attention to the Revenants. Now, Bodex
care of this game. In the meantime, OR going to be situated in the house. TSM Ninja Jod, unfortunately crawling about on all fours, will have Shadow to come and res him back up, and Shadow is the man who clutch things out for the side of TSM on the semifinals day 4.
Have a look at your circle, ladies and gentlemen, of grenades being thrown in their direction, but that is where Rex could come in and pick them off one by one. A godlike Neo, he is going to make the first move. They are trying to ascertain the route which they are going to take, because again, when you have 12 finishes, oh boy, you know that these demigods, they mean business. business. Now,
Oh,
as
yeah.
all the teams are going to engage with one another, expect a few smokes to be popped off, and then they might just make the move with Jonathan in the Eagle's nest, making sure he has a good lay of the land. Of course, all that information is going to relay to his teammates as well. Looks like Z-God isn't going to be wasting any time here, Floki. He's going to ram that building with the buggy of his.
Absolutely. Now, from this wave zone looks right now, it does seem that TSM and OR have the best of positions, but TSM has the advantage of the zone being on them. So when that blue closes in, it's going to be OR moving about, trying to get into a better spot. In the meantime, Rex going to make his presence felt, tossing a couple of nades, just trying to see what connects inside that smoke. Unfortunately, he's not going to find anything. However, he will still use the M4 and spray it down just for good measure. Is he going to find someone? No, he does not.
Well, he is going to find someone right now. In fact, right in front of him, Crazy. Oh my goodness, Crazy, I beg your pardon, does hit the deck in the nick of time, but now he gets up. He is going to be taken down. The other members could get the same fate. Oh my goodness, iqoo so close to being knocked out. He's got to be careful just a little bit over here. Now Sultan is going to run in. Sultan is going to be spotted, but that reload by a Rex is going to be problematic. I wish I had kept one last grenade, then I could have got something else, but now his teammate finally out of the water is going to make sure that iqoo does hit the deck, and with that, Old Hood eSports, ladies and gentlemen, out in the 5th with 4 finishes. That is what gameplay is all about. Now Sagi is going to sacrifice his life, but that does mean Rex is still going to carry that torch forward. Godlike over here in prime position to wrap up all these kills. Question is, are OR and TSM
Rexy to come out in the open and reveal himself as Godlike, also looking to put Enigma 6 feet under. Enigma, they've outdone themselves, getting that 4th place finish after losing 2 of their members that early on, but this might just be it. The fat lady is singing, although I'm not too sure if it's singing for Godlike, because Godlike has to be careful. If they don't approach this correctly, it could be problematically, but it is Godlike. They have got the finesse, they have refined their play, they will not let...
a few shots from Ninja Zod. However, for now, he does have the cover for all that smoke. TSM, Blaze, and Aquanox do have a little bit of an advantage, but have a look at Neo's position. He's going to make sure he is behind there. He does sort of lob a grenade, or was it a smoke? It was a smoke, trying to obscure their vision. Now, had that landed on top of the building, or in the building itself, it would have been a bit easier. This could be a bit risky, and of course, where there's risk, there is reward. This time, Blaze is going to be reaping all that reward over there with Aquanox again. They making sure that OR Rexy is brought down, and this could be it for Neo. Looks like the Matrix isn't going to be helping him as now, because OR's Wexy is going to be taken out by the play zone. That means Jelly is the last man standing for OR Esports.
Oh my god, do they even know that Jelly is here? Well, they do have Aquanox trying to make sure that no one can come in from the backstab, and as soon as he makes that noise, Aquanox will, he's dropping down, but he might just get taken out over here. Yes, he will, but Wexy will, or sorry, Jelly will be cleaned up by TSM, and now TSM and Godlike in a 3v3, the best possible situation we could have asked for in the grand finals.
Gentlemen, we can't script this any better, because it is Godlike, it is TSM, and